today's episode, we meet Russell, a small-town boy from Connecticut.
Well, I won the Invent a Toy contest.
He's headed for the Big Apple to make the pitch of a lifetime to one of the world's most famous toy stores.
This is like heaven for a kid.
Will they like his 2 water toys, or will his pitch go down the drain?
Whoa!
Oh! Did you know that some of the world's most famous toys were invented by kids? And did you know that some kids are even starting their own companies? Come along and think big. We'll see how these everyday kids are doing it, because they're just like you and me. And you know what? You can do it too. If you can invent any toy, what would it be? Maybe something that spins, or maybe something that bounces, or maybe something with water. Today, we're gonna meet Russell. He's an up-and-coming toy inventor. He's already made 2 water toys. He's gonna be accepting a prize for one of his toys. It's the chance of a lifetime. Could his toys be coming to a toy store near you? He lives in Turnbull, Connecticut, which is in the United States. Let's check out where that is. We're here, and there it is.
My name's Russell Moore. I live in Trumbull, Connecticut, and I'm a kid inventor. I have 1 sister and 3 brothers. My parents have created an environment that allow us to play for fun. We play soak tag. And I think that's my inspiration for inventing.
Russell's first toy invention was soap tag. It's a vest filled with water. Pull the string, and you get soaked. Looks like a lot of fun. Russell's second toy was Waterworks. It's a building toy with pipes, and water can run through it. The Waterworks building toy. Let's see what's inside. Whoa, check out this. Okay, so I'm guessing this attaches like, oh yeah, they're screwing on. This is cool. Oh, and we got little valves also. It's getting pretty complicated. Yeah, it's so interesting. Are you ready? Here we go. Let there be light. Yes! Whoa, look at that pressure. It's going up the pipe. It's going around. So cool. Look at it. That was fun.
I'm Russell Moore, and I'm the inventor of Waterworks and soap tag. I want to make kids want to go outside.
Russell's creativity is taking him to a huge toy convention in New York City.
Well, I won this invention contest, the Invent a Toy contest. I'm headed to the Big Apple. I'm gonna show them what I got. I'm also going to be headed over to FAO Sports. FAO Sports is like this huge toy store. This is like heaven for a kid. And they have like the coolest toys there. And maybe one of those toys will be mine.
Let's check out some famous kid inventions. You know what's cool? The skidoo, or snowmobile. Way back in the 1920s, a 15-year-old from Quebec took an old car motor and attached it onto a sleigh. And bam, a cool new mode of transportation was born. A great idea invented by a kid. I wonder what other cool ideas kids are throwing around these days.
A computer game that you can design your own toys, anything you want.
A dog that you can move with a remote control.
That'd be cool. Well, maybe an all-in-one electronic that kind of does everything.
So how did Russell come up with so many cool ideas? He invented 2 water toys, and now he's about to take on New York City. Russell and his family arrive at the hotel in New York City. Did you know that New York City is the largest city in the United States? It's true. It's got more people than any other city in the USA.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So Russell, how do you like New York City?
It kind of freaks me out. The
buildings are just so big, it just seems like they're just gonna collapse. Is this Broadway?
Yeah, this is Broadway where it starts right here. It seems like this is the center of New York to me. You want to sing New York to me?
No, not right now.
It's really inspirational, just looking around here. I'm sure I could come up with a million ideas just looking around these stores.
First on the agenda, accepting the prize. Russell and his mom head to the big convention. It's the world's largest licensing show. He's gonna talk to some toy industry insiders and accept his prize.
Am I the only kid here?
I think so, except for the other two kids.
Wow, it sure is big.
2007 licensing show is a huge room, and all these different toy companies are putting on displays and exhibits, and they're letting everyone come in here, look around, and see all their ideas and what they're trying to get out there in the world. Hey,
Guys,
how you doing?
how you doing? How's it been?
Pretty good.
Liking the floor?
Oh yeah.
Good to see you.
Kids submitted their toys and game ideas to the Invented Toy World Games. The top 3 were named the grand prize winners.
I'm accepting my award, which is $5,000 savings bond, and it's pretty exciting.
This year's winning invention is called Waterworks Building Toy. It's a construction toy that uses interchangeable parts to create a marble-like run that uses water. Please help me welcome Russell Moore. Congratulations, Russell.
Russell's an amazing kid. He demonstrates that the creativity that we know is in a lot of children is boundless. He sees an idea and he just keeps going.
When did you come up with the idea?
Well, I came up with it, I was 12.
Can you tell me a little about your invention?
It fills up with water here.
Why do you think water works really well in toys?
It's just a nice way to cool down, and it's such a simple thing, yet so fun to play with. The goal of this is to get people to know me and my invention. Maybe someone who I show my invention to will be a toy producer.
Bob Fura, how are you?
Pretty good, how you doing?
I'm a long-time guy in the toy business.
Maybe I'll have some luck too.
I understand you have a very exciting pitch tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Who are you pitching your product to?
The CEO of FAO Schwartz.
Wait a minute, what's pitching? It's kind of like baseball, except you're not really pitching the ball. You're throwing your ideas out there and selling it. You hope they like it and that your pitch doesn't fall flat. So pitching is throwing your ideas out there and explaining it.
One of the most important things you need to know about making a pitch is to be educated about your customer. Is it going to be your first trip there tomorrow when you go to see it?
Yeah.
Go in as a 13-year-old, be a kid, be yourself, don't force anything, and listen. Very important. Listen to what they have to say as well.
Russell heads back to the hotel, where the rest of his family's waiting.
It's a comic book. You guys can read this.
Here's another one.
Here's some free cars I got.
Oh, did you pay it?
Nope, it's all for free.
I don't get this stuff.
Toy companies, this huge
Blue, red,
room.
blue.
We're giving all this free stuff, all for free.
Wow,
And
you
look
want
at that.
$5 million.
$5,000. 5,000 smackers.
If Russell can do it, so can you. I bet there are lots of stuff you can find around your house to make your own water toy. You just have to be a little creative. It's good to start off with a basic idea. Start by finding something that can squirt water, like maybe a turkey baster or a balloon filled with water. Now think, what can you create with that? It helps to draw a picture of what you want to create, kind of like a diagram or blueprint. You'd be surprised at all the cool stuff you could find around your house. You can even ask your parents for some help to get you some supplies, which is a good idea, because you do not want to be using stuff that you shouldn't even have. I also keep my supplies in a box, so I have them in my hand. Tape, clothes pegs, paper clips. Hey, do you think a balloon might work? Back at the hotel, Mom and Dad help Russell get the soap tag vest ready.
The CEO has to be able to fit into this thing, and this thing's definitely not gonna fit.
Yeah, these have to be higher.
Right.
So we have to cut these, we have to get some duct tape.
Think we could do this in one night?
I think so.
Will Russell be able to pull it together before the big pitch? Sometimes all it takes is the right idea, like the chocolate bar. Sure, they had chocolate and candy back then, but in the late 1800s, two friends, Ganong and Ensor, mixed chocolate and nuts and molded it into a bar for them to take on a fishing trip near their home in New Brunswick. And that was when the chocolate bar was born. You can think big too. I'm going to the toy store to ask some kids what they think.
So what advice would you give to someone who's selling a toy?
Probably make it affordable.
Do you know what pitching means? Well, I think that it means to have an idea and to give it to other people and share your ideas.
Exactly. So we learned what pitching is, and we've seen Russell get some advice. Now let's go to Nicholas. He's an experienced inventor, and he's only 14 years old. Hey, and he's pretty good at the pitch also. Watch this.
I've invented over 20 different inventions, but these are just a few. One is called It's Not Just a Glove. This I invented because I saw kids playing in the snow and they didn't have any tissues, so they were wiping their nose on their sleeve, and I thought that was really disgusting, so I thought I'd come up with a glove with a tissue built in, so that's how It's Not Just a Glove came about. Right now I'm going to go out in the crowd and see if anybody would actually use my invention, It's Not Just a Glove. Excuse me, sir, can I ask you a question? I want to know if you would actually use this invention, It's Not Just a Glove. A glove with a tissue built in so you don't wipe your nose on your sleeve. Have you ever been in a situation where you're outside in the cold and you get a runny nose and you have nowhere to wipe your nose?
I hate when that happens.
Okay. Well, I have a solution for that.
One good way to pitch is to show how your invention solves an existing problem.
It's called It's Not Just a Glove. It is a glove with a tissue built in so you could wipe your nose.
What a great idea.
Would you buy this for your kids?
That's exactly who I would buy it for.
Would you buy this?
You bet. I don't think so, I'm sorry.
All right, why wouldn't you buy it?
Because I always have tissues with me.
Would you use this?
I would.
Okay, thank you.
How much?
It's not in stores yet, but when it does, I'll tell you. Very nice
Good
to meet
job.
you.
Very nice idea.
Wow, that Nick is sure relaxed when talking to adults. Will Russell have the same luck when pitching his inventions? It's the next morning and Russell's getting ready.
FAO Schwartz. This is like the biggest toy store in the world. I'm just gonna go there and I'm gonna show them what I got.
Russell's going to the oldest toy store in the USA, and it's huge.
Welcome to FAO Schwartz. How are you today? I understand you invented something, is that correct?
It's called Waterworks. It's a building toy, and it's like a marble run for water. I'm feeling pretty curious about what upstairs looks like, and what he's looks like, and sort of what he's gonna say. And I sort of can't wait for it all to happen.
Russell's going in, and he's going in alone.
Russell, hi, I'm Nanette Falco. How are you?
Hi, Russell. Welcome.
Hello.
Good morning. Thanks for coming in today. I'm looking forward to seeing what you have.
I've been looking forward to showing you what I have. Want to show you this first?
So let's start at the top. In a few sentences, tell me what's your concept here.
This is Waterworks.
Okay.
It's the newest building toy. It's like a Legos, except it's like a marble run, except it's better than a marble run because it's for water.
Let's go. Let's take a look.
All right.
Okay.
And, you just, all these different,
I see.
you just build it up, you can build a tower.
So these are hollow. Yep.
Yeah.
So keep going. So you put this in. You got, I see the valves here to turn it on and off. So does the water squirt out of this, or what happens inside the tubes? The water just moves around, or is there something, does it squirt out and get people wet?
Well, it flows through all these tubes.
Yep.
And you can connect it to different things.
All right, that's pretty cool. So you can make kind of, and it's pretty strong, you can make just about any structure.
I think it's good for your store because it's the perfect thing for displaying. People just get it right away. They understand how to use it. They would have fun with it.
Yeah, I'm having fun already. It's kind of cool. I think you've got some interesting ideas here. The concept is good. Very exciting. All right, so you guys said you had two things. What's next?
Yes, I do. It's called water tag.
Water tag, all right.
Yeah, another water toy. So instead of just saying tag, you're it,
Yeah.
you pull this here,
Right.
here, and it soaks them.
This is a cool idea. I think there's a lot you could do with this, and I think the technology to make this smaller and even more efficient than you have here is already out there. Very cool.
So you want to try it on?
You want me to try it on? I think we have someone who's going to come in here. Russell, I'll be right back. Let me go get our victim here. Hang on.
I think it's going pretty good. I think he likes my idea. He's a really nice guy too.
All right, so here's the item we want you to try on. Okay. So I want to make sure we're doing this right. So now you got that on. Well, then you're the boss. Take it away. Show me how it works. Whoa!
Whoa! Soaked!
There we go.
That worked? You didn't feel that? Yeah. I certainly heard that too. That's really cool. It's totally soaked, just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Okay, good. Well, thank you for volunteering, Erica. We sure appreciate that.
It's not fully, it doesn't have all the water it can.
I got lucky.
Well, we were kind to you. We didn't get you fully drenched.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Do you think he likes Russell's toys? Let's see what other toy ideas are out there.
Normally when you're playing cards, you can have a lot at a time, and you try to hold them in your hands, and then there's so many, and you can never find your cards, and then you get confused, and then you accidentally start dropping them. My name is Nancy, I'm 12 years old, and my invention is the ultimate playing card holder. As you can see, there are 3 rows with lots of room, so you can put a lot of cards, and it's very sturdy, so it can't fall over, and it has high sides, people can't see on the side, and a high backing. You can't see my cards unless you actually do turn it around. So with this one, there's plenty of space. You can put as many cards, organize them. My cards are just as I want them, and since I don't have to hold the cards with my hands, they're free. I can do whatever I want with them. It is made out of wood that I made with my grandfather, who's really good with his hands and really likes making things. Each one's individually handmade in Canada. The ultimate playing card holder, coming to a card table near you.
So I've been working on my water toy. Just gotta put this on right here. Okay, now I'm gonna practice my pitch for explaining the idea. Maybe one day I'll be the one showing my inventions to the boss of a big toy company. Okay, so I have my invention here to explain while I demonstrate. Are you ready? This is gonna be good. Just gonna pull on the string and just gotta pull on the string and okay. Well, I guess I should have tested it before I started the pitch. Make, then test, then pitch. Guess it still needs some work. Well, inventions aren't usually perfect on the first try, but it's okay. It's fun to try new and different ideas. And you never know, your toys might eventually end up on the shelves here in a real toy store. Could Russell's inventions eventually end up on those very shelves? Let's see what the boss says.
Russell, thanks a lot. Thanks so much for coming in. We look forward to seeing you again.
Cool.
I think this will be really successful.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. He's got very serious ideas. So if he's got the right people with him to make these things happen, I think he's going to be very successful. And he's a unique guy. You don't often see a 13-year-old kid coming out with really cool ideas for other kids.
Hey, Mom.
How'd it go?
Good.
Yeah? I can't wait to hear all about it.
You did it.
So tell me, I just want one question.
All right.
did you have to use duct tape?
No.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good then. So everything worked?
Yep.
Really? So it was a lot of fun in there?
Oh yeah.
Did he like your toy?
No, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he liked it both?
He liked water tag a lot.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. I'm really happy for you. Now we can celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
This is a celebration.
We had a fun vacation in New York.
Oh, Russ, did you get to splash the CEO?
No, he had a volunteer do it. I guess he didn't want to ruin his suit.
Yeah,
He had a
suit's
really
probably
fancy
really
suit.
There you have it. Russell thought of it, he made it, he won the competition, and he successfully pitched his toy ideas to one of the largest toy stores in the world. With the store backing him, he's well on his way to getting his toys into the marketplace. Now, if Russell can do it, so can you. All you have to do is think big. Before I practice my pitch, I want to test my invention. Here it goes. Oops. Seeing that I'm already soaked, I think I'm gonna play some soak tag. See you next time, and remember to think big.